Yes, we back on radio. Back from the wilderness. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you. Welcome to I1025 FM. And of course, I should be welcoming myself as well. I've been away for a while. A big shout out to the team for holding everything down. And good morning to you. It is August 27, 2024. Is a Tuesday morning. I believe you're doing awesome just like I am doing. Back to take off from where the team left off. I promise everything that he have missed, gonna make sure that I bring it back. Maybe in 1,000-fold, the 20,000 city capacity. Good morning to you once again, whoever it is you're listening to. Let's get this going. Remember, coming up this morning, daily trends, have bizarre news, all the music you want to hear. Of course, there's so much to share with you this morning on the radio. So just keep listening. And of course, we're going to be live on Facebook with daily trends as well. So you get to check out whatever is happening. You know, in a cold morning like this, we've had conversations about eating, drinking, and all the sugar element. You actually want to reduce your sugar intake. You know, typically in Ghana, you can have a typical breakfast and don't have no sugar in there. You can actually enjoy a low sugar breakfast with a great taste of cowbell coffee. Now, this is what we need to do. Reducing added sugars in your diet can actually improve your overall health. And this is one of the ways to go about it. You can actually try the overnight oats with fresh fruits. I'm sure you're asking, what is that? Or use fresh fruit to naturally sweeten your oats instead of added sugars. So that's a good way to actually...
So, like I was, okay, I understand. But you didn't tell me nothing. I had nothing for a whole week.
And then I created 20,000.
And even yesterday, huh? $dollars and I say in Ghana. It was in dollars?
Yeah, 20,000.
Yeah, on Ghana.
The person has to prove.
Okay. But I was signing it.
Oh, yes, I signed. But
maybe I'll let me tree.
As to say, Obi might be 20,000 there. And no there.
Yeah, so signing a yatro.
No may day.
Your year friend envelope near your show says Sikanu ye.
Nipa being pana in his right senses of I don't know. I don't know. When cameras are around and all that.
Maybe
they were bloggers. They were
well.
And will be capture.
Well.
Okay. Well, maybe he has.
Maybe
I don't know. I can't speak.
I'm just saying. I be according to.
Captain Smart.
Yeah, Captain Smart.
Well,
that
maybe
means
he can.
Oh, he has. Prove. Oh, thank you, baby.
Maybe he can. Prove. Maybe he can prove to that. I mean, there's a basic thing that says that he who alleges must prove, right? So the burden of proof is on him.
Please, Kojoma, let's bring the money. You have to Kumasi.
Official Kojoma. I had to drive to Accra on Sunday and drive back yesterday.
It's kind of way. Anyway,
I mean, what's going on? What's in the trends?
Oh, we have a lot of things trending. We have Stonebwoy. Okay. Stonebwoy is trending. Shatta Wale is trending. I've seen a lot of tweets from Shatta Wale because of this issue. Well, Stonebwoy is still talking about the publication by 10 artists essential to Ghanaian high life, and he is still maintaining his stance that the story is like a half truth. You know,
half baked, no fool.
Yeah, because what? Like, it's not about his name being mentioned. It's just about them getting the story straight. You know, they're talking about Ghanaian sound, and these are some of the people that play a relevant role in the Ghanaian sound.
Was the article talking about Ghanaian sound, or was it talking about Hiplife?
Yeah, it was talking about Hiplife, how High Life, and then later on Hiplife came into the picture. I mean, they mentioned Reggie Rackstone.
Of course, I mean, even you can't have a conversation.
Yeah, Jedule Ambule was in there, but then he doesn't understand where, you know. Earlier on, when I was reading, I made sure to read the article this morning. When I was reading the article, from the very beginning, I was thinking, okay, maybe they were talking about people that have played a vital role since, you know, earlier on.
Of course, I mean, the article made mention of early 90s. So why does Stonebwoy want to be in the early 90s?
They brought Blakk Sherif in there. They mentioned Blakk Sherif. and he was even talking about TikTok also responding to this particular article, saying that if they really want to talk about people playing essential role in Ghanaian hip life, then they should get their story straight. So it's not just him. It's not just about, oh, they should mention my name because I'm Stonebwoy, because according to him, he has a lot of mentions.
And not mention the likes of Okonfo Kwade. You talk about the Lord Kenyans. You talk about Triatidom, as in lazy dogs and all those.
Problem. They couldn't transition so well, and so they couldn't use, most of these platforms very well. Right now, the Nigerians are using YouTube very well. They are making money out of it, and that was the problem. But they are still exploring ways to revive the movie industry, so it's not dead. I mean, if it's dead, and Cayenne from Mucha movie, they are still no Mucha movie.
Please, let's wrap it up this morning.
Okay, our last story, our national story, is on My Joy Online, and peasant farmers are not happy. They are not happy with the Minister for Food and Agriculture, Brian Echampon, because yesterday he announced a ban on export of key grains, that's including maize, rice, soybean. So they are not happy because they feel like they could have been included in such, a decision, because they play the key role in making sure that these food items get out there, and that's because of the dry spell. Certain areas. Yeah. So they are not happy. They feel like Nelson Komuni or Motinasi Dinko. Yeah, because it gets to a point, if they are not able to sell their products quickly, it gets spoiled.
Yeah, that's true.
And so they don't want their farmers to suffer a loss, having to reduce especially the prices of their products just because of this. So they feel that the minister should have spoken to them about that. But
some of these things need to be done in consultation with the practitioners. Yeah. You don't just go out there and announce anything. Just reach out to them. I mean, have that conversation. He explained
that they were doing it because so that there won't be any problem with food security in the country. You get where he's coming from. At least
reach out to. These are people who are in the industry. Yeah. So you have to have that conversation with them.
But they want measures to be put in place to prevent, any possible low prices on their items or whatsoever. But I think he mentioned yesterday that if you have products or if you have some things you would want to sell, you can move to the district offices and then
they'll buy it and they'll rather sell it. Interesting. Well, that should be for this morning on the Daily Trends. Thank you very much, Miss Blessing.
You're welcome. Can
I get my hug now?
Oh no, we are not fine. You left for a whole week. Hey, you see right now I've seen you. I've seen you.
Why?
If the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you.
Why?
See right now, it has exposed you. What does it tell me? You just left. No, right now, all your fundamentals, everything.
The structure I'm building is weak here. It has to come down. Oh no.
Hey, it has exposed you.
Exams.
We didn't know it was weak.
I had like 3 strong papers to write within that week.
Anyway, this is not true. This is not right now. Bring the 20,000. That's the problem. No, but bring it and let's share.
You see, yesterday I was tagged in a tweet. I think I had not seen the video because I told you in the morning I went to YFM in Accra and then spent some time. Then I decided to drive back. Went through a Brie and all that. So it was me driving. I didn't check anything until I came to Kumasi and I go on my phone. And I saw some tags and people were like, so did you also take some of the 20K? I'm like, Who 20K are they talking about? Then I went on Twitter, on X, and I saw the video.
Yeah.
I was like, oh. I mean, he is the one alleging. He says he has proof, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, he needs to bring it. I don't need to speak.
Yeah.
He is making allegations.
Yeah, but
so
Kojoma says we are not proving anything. Just
no, but if Kojoma, I mean, Kojoma is a senior journalist.
Brings the money.
Kojo, please ask Kwame Edinkra. So the 20,000 there, is
that what you're doing in this country?
Anna Kojo Jantua. Anna, ask them if Bibi said there, then.
Okay.
Okay,
but Johnny Hughes was also saying that they didn't accept some of them their emails, their invitations to.
Well, I mean, it was their event. They chose who, and you see, funny enough, I was called on Saturday.
Okay.
By my bosses, as in Global Media Alliance, to represent YFM. So, some of these things as to whatever conversations go on, application and all that.
You don't know about it. I think most of the time, I think the companies or the media houses do that, and then they decide that. But people are concerned that this is the first, because mostly when they're having manifestos or whatever, they invite the press, not the journalists rather applying
to be a part of it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, and I had to use my communist tactics, according to Miracles, to actually have my question in there, because I had raised my hands for
20,000. We don't care. We do not care. Bring the money.
We will share.
God bless you.
We will go and buy KK. I know you're old Mrs. KK. Anyway, thank you very much, Miss Blessed, for bringing us the daily trends on the Big Y.
YFM.
I've gone for my hug. That's why there was that short break. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me remind